We are going to discover how to study 30 minutes a day. Probably you are busy 7 days a week, but still you want to learn English language. That's why you are curious to know what is the most effective way to learn English language. Well, that's what we are going to discover here. Let's look at the breakdown of 30 days or 30 minutes a day. First of all, dear audience, we have to break down 7 days into 30 minutes. You may, and remember, the most important thing is that your interests count a lot. Your interests are very important. Whatever your interests are, you may be interested in sports, you may be interested in technology, you may be interested in music. Whatever your interests are, these are very important. First thing you have to do is to select what are your interests. Then according to your interest, select an article. It can be from a newspaper article, it can be a blog post, it can be a magazine article, or even a page from a book. First of all, you have to select an article for your interest that suits your interest, that talks about your interest. Then the second thing you have to do is to read all the way through the article without looking for any word in the dictionary. Second thing, you should read the article, the same article again, and highlight the words, vocabulary and expressions you don't know. Third thing, after highlighting words, vocabulary and expressions, three things: words, vocabulary and expressions. After highlighting it, look up in the dictionary what their meaning are. After writing down their meanings, write them down in the separate notebook. This point is very important because you have to review it later, and I will discuss the exact way to review the meanings. Next thing is that now finally the number 4 step of day 1 is to read the article one more time. You have to read the article one more time. Now you must have the understanding of the article, of what you read, because you know the words and the meanings and expressions presented in the article. On day 2, you will again read the article, but this time you will select 3 to 5 sentence structures, and these sentence structures will become your sentence patterns. And very important strategy which is working here is that now you have to create your own sentences, 3 to 5 sentences according to that sentence pattern which you have selected. But remember, your sentence structure, your sentence pattern, or your created sentences should be related to you, the things around you. Now you have written down 3 to 5 sentences using those sentence structures which you find in the article. Next thing, you have to memorize those sentence structures created by you, because it will help you to remember those sentences, and in this way you will have a better understanding. This is the task of day 2. On day 3, you will focus on creative writing. Now you should look up the words, expressions and vocabulary that you have written down in your notebook. Next thing you have to do is to find out the images related to those vocabulary and expressions. Why? Because these images will have a triggering effect, will trigger to each term, and it will help you to remember them and to use them in future. On day 5th, you will focus on learning English for fun. How you should learn English for fun? You should select a movie, a TV program for fun. The goal of this day is to learn English, to accept English and to learn it naturally without any stress. You are not taking notes, you are not looking for the words and their meanings and expressions, nothing at all. You are only using your eyes and your ears to what is being said in that TV program or in the movie or what is happening. You are naturally absorbing English. You are not taking any kind of stress. You are using your ears and you can watch and you can utilize this fun day as long as you can. On day 6, you will focus on reviewing what you have learned. You can focus on what have you difficulties, or you can go for the images and their vocabulary. You can go for the words and sentences you have created, but you have to review what you have learned over the past 5 days. On day 7th, it is the time to take rest for your brain from your studies. You don't have to study at all. You are not writing, you are not taking images, you are not writing down the words, nothing. You are not worrying about anything. You can passively listen English or watch movie without any stress. But it's up to you. You have to relax your brain. And now the second week starts and again the cycle repeats itself. You have to do the same things on 7 days. And in this way, your journey of English language will be much faster and much easier, and it will be an easier task for you to learn English and to speak it confidently and with clarity, with freedom. So, if you like my concept and if you like this content of the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel and hit that bell icon, because it motivates me to make more videos for you to learn English language freely as non-native speakers. Inhale English with their country, with their society, but you are inhaling English with Gul Knowledge Hub. So keep subscribing this channel. Until the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.